Hello everyone, my name is Tim, user ID JediDad1971. I'll make my own little video on tips on getting started. Making your character, take your time, customize the way they look, even watch videos on YouTube for character creations. That'll help you out. As far as the roles, I would suggest you get the collector first because you can make the most money in XP that way. And then you can get the bounty hunter and the trader. Of course, I would get the bounty hunter before the trader because of the, camp glitches where, Cribs moves your camp and you have a lot of trouble trying to set it up, or even go into a mission, set it up, change lobbies or whatnot. So that's what I would, suggest for everybody to do. It is a fun game to play, posse up with friends, do missions, make money, gold, and XP. Right here, you're meeting with Chris for the trader role. I turned it down because I only had enough gold to buy one, so I chose to do the collector first. But eventually you do want to do all the roles because, you can make some good money and XP with all of them.
Hey, Crips, you handsome genius. So how about it? Are you in? My talents extend far beyond the harmonica. I can... All right, you'll know where to find me if you change your mind. When you change your mind, I should say. You'll kick yourself if you miss out on this.
Oh, and you can also collect items for the collector role before even starting it. I have clips a little bit later on, in the video, showing my character collecting the certain items that you don't need a shovel and metal detector to get, but you can't sell them until you become a collector, so they'll stay in your inventory. Then after you become a collector, you can either sell them all individually or full sets. The only time I would suggest to sell any collector item individually is if it's a challenge to, sell 3 items, to the madam, to get XP and gold.
God damn. 1, 2, 2.5.
Let me get
He's
you
not too
your
good at
money.
counting.
That's something. Bringing all them boys in,
Bounty hunting ain't so hard. Any fool can do it.
I ain't so sure.
How about you there? You fool enough to try? Become a bounty hunter? There's a board up at most every jailhouse and post
And there are many
office.
ways you can make
Sheets
gold in
going
the
up
game.
regular.
Stranger missions, which,
All you need is a
bounty hunter
license,
missions
which
are
the
like
sheriff
stranger
will sell you.
missions.
You can take
You
down
make
post
money,
and
gold,
go.
and XP doing all
Live, get
those.
your full price, dead a little less.
And after you play through your story
go out to one of the
missions, you
big
can play
ones?
through more.
I'll
You
tell
can
you what I
posse
know
up
about
with 3 other
That's a thing.
friends. Go into
Worst that
story
can happen is they
missions,
kill
play as a posse, make more money, gold, and XP.
It's 10
They have the
when I pulled
legendary
up.
bounties, you
I
do
know
just
you're
like
hiding
story
out there.
missions.
You got 10
Just make sure that,
seconds to turn
you take at
yourself
least a
in.
half hour
10,
on them to get the max payout.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
No, please.
And near the end of the video, about the last 28 seconds or so, I have at the top of the screen, the website for the online collectors map, which updates itself every day to show
If it ain't
where
all
all
here,
the collectible items
I will be
are
back.
on the
I'm
map,
sure you will.
from
That one there might want a bounty
7
hunting
p.m. to
license.
7
Help 'em out,
a.m.
won't you?
or, well, 7 p.m. to
That
7
true?
p.m.
You want a license?
However your full
You
24-hour
wanna
day
get
goes.
registered, you're
And
gonna
there's a
have to
timer on the
say.
map, so you'd be able to collect items until they reset.
Okay, then.
It's
If
just
you change
close it
your
out
mind,
and then open
you
it
can
back
get
up,
licensed
and
for
then all the
same
new
fee
items will be in
wherever
place.
they hang them
The
posters.
madam's
Good
location
luck,
will be on
then.
it too, is like a big red icon with an X. Work on only the daily challenges you want to use. The PvP ones, I really don't like all that much, but I will do some with friends, posseing up, go into it. See right there, I'm getting a wisteria. That's one of the wildflowers that you can collect before becoming a collector. Right inside the chest there. See, that's a family heirloom. You can get all those, you know, without having the collector roll started. And right here, the collector item, going in the barn, up the ladder to get out of the chest. That's one of the lost jewelry items. You know, some of them you can get without using a shovel and metal detector. But I would suggest, you know, make as much money as you can, get the shovel, and as soon as you get level 5 for collector, get the metal detector and you can get them all. See, these are ginsengs. You know, you get 5 of them right here. You know, they're, you know, good for making tonics. We call this a ginseng farm. There is another one, you know, in the same area, you know, over by a tree. The last Deadeye shows where it is. I just forgot to, you know, video myself showing where it was. But I'll show on the map, you know, the location, you know, right here, so that if you need more ginsengs, you know, you can go back and gather more. And if they don't show up, then you can change lobbies or just, you know, move away from the area to where it's off your map and then go back. They'll eventually respawn. Down here's an antique alcohol bottle. Oh, that's a 3-star German horse. There's loon eggs. You can collect all the eggs. You know, some of them are in trees. You'll want to use the varmint rifle or a bow to shoot them out, because if you use any other weapon, it'll destroy them and you won't be able to get it. And you're coming up to the madam, you know, for a little video entrance, and this is the one that I paid the 15 gold to get first. Of course, there's a way to get, you know, the 3 main roles. Have PlayStation Plus, you'll get the trader role for free. And I believe having your social club and Twitch Prime linked together, you should be able to get the bounty roll for free. And if you don't, then just contact Rockstar, and eventually they'll, you know, compensate you for the gold.
Hey, please don't listen to him.
And the other role, the collector, I believe if you play GTA 5 online, you collect all 54 of them cards, you should be able to get that in for free too. But if by any chance, you know, of those 3 ways you don't get those 3 roles for free, then contact Rockstar and they'll eventually compensate you somehow. If not in gold, but, well, if not gold, then they'll compensate you some other way. A little bit of Red Dead Online dollars or some items.
No, it's not that. It's not something you lost, but something you're missing.
And then there's a 4th role that they recently added called the Moonshiner. The only way you can get it, you have to have your trader at level 5 and have made at least 1 delivery of goods.
You see, that is something.
That one's more expensive. It's 25 gold, and you know, you do bootlegger missions and story missions for it, you know, to take the little mash cost or whatever down, you know, the cost to, you know, start making your moonshine and flavor it with items to make money.
It is work that can be as honest or.
Of course, I saw a quick way on a video to level up the trader is, you know, you don't have to wait until, you know, you have your full goods. Just, you know, sell what you get, you know, at a time, because you get the same amount of XP you know, if you deliver one good opposed to delivering like 25, 50, or 100.
There are more tools you may want from me in due course.
But you wouldn't make as much money,
You will need
but you would
to
level
prove
it up
yourself.
quicker.
If you don't want to
I would
start
just
now,
go
you
ahead
can
and just,
find me again, and the
you know,
offer
get your
will
full
still be
goods, make the
there.
money. You start off, you have to steal a small wagon
What is it?
until you can, you know, pay for it and upgrade to a larger,
I
you
have
know, the
something I
medium-sized
think you'll find
wagon,
very
and then
interesting.
eventually get the large
Here
wagon
is a
where you
list of things
deliver a
that I
full
need
100
and a
goods.
map that will
Local
set you on
delivery,
your
you make
way to finding
$500.
them.
Distant
It is
delivery,
amazing
which,
what you will
you know,
discover
you
now
make
that you are playing
625, but I suggest to have, you know, a full posse of, you know, 4 to 7 players, you know, to reduce the chances of other players, you know, interrupting it and destroying it and everything. And by the time you reach level 10, every 5 levels, you know, you'll get a treasure map that you can get out of your lockbox at camp or one of the post offices. And here's all the collector's list of all the items, you know, you collect for your collections. There is one other that pops up every week. It's a little weekly collecting list. And right here I'm showing for all the collections, you know, how much money you make for each one. You make the most for the coins. You gotta have the shovel and the metal detector for it. So, you know, cram, make the money, get what you need. It'll basically pay for itself. A lot of players, they just go around the whole map collecting until they collect all the items and they sell all their collectible sets, and they can make $4,000 a day of Red Dead Online money. It's time consuming, but you know, for some it's worth it. Others, they just want to rack up their money. Here, you're opening the first initial collector's map that you get from her. The 2 of them are right there in that area. The 3rd one is, you know, up farther on a small island.
Back so soon.
There's a wild rhubarb. Several of those. So you can get more than one of them every day. Of all the flowers, you can get more than one except for, well, the blood flower and the agarita. Those 2 you can get only in nighttime hours in the game between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. I always try to get at least 2, because I think they've added to where there's 3 or 4 now. See, the first of the 3 was the wildflower, and this one's going to be a tarot card. You look around there for anything else to pick up, because you do want to go around to, you know, houses and buildings and loot items and stuff. See, there's the website, you know, right up there, up above on top of the screen for the online collector's map that you can download to whatever device you want to use. Phone, tablet, laptop, computer. Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone has fun playing Red Dead Online. Thank you very much, and see you.